Hello everyone, and welcome back to day 3 of your 30-day realtor marketing challenge. This is Ivan with ExplosiveMarketer.com, and I'm very excited. I hope you're getting a lot of value from this training. So without further ado, let's get started with the training. But before we go into the actual training, please remember, if you have any questions, if you're stuck at all, I cannot emphasize enough, join our Facebook group and ask all the questions that you have. Do not get stuck. If you get stuck, just ask the questions and we're going to help you through this. We have a no realtor left behind policy, so we're going to help every single one of you. You are one of the exclusive agents that have very exclusive access to this training, and take advantage of it because it's really thousands of dollars and a lot of hours that has taken me to be able to learn what I'm teaching you today, and it's 100% free. So don't take it for granted. If you still can't get your questions answered, go to the banner where it says register for the live webinar on your members area and register for the next live webinar that we're going to be having, and you can ask your questions live. Okay, so being stuck is a choice, so don't be stuck, don't be overwhelmed. I'm going to help you through this, even if I have to get on the phone with you, but please use these methods first. If you can't get your questions answered, then you should be able to get access to my phone number, and I'll give out my phone number or a way for you to contact me directly on the live webinar. So please use these methods first, and then on the live webinar you can get my personal contact information so I can talk to you and help you overcome any obstacle that you have. We really stand by the no realtor left behind policy. So let's get started with today's training. So today's training is about choosing a website and a hosting account. Okay, so there's a couple ways that you can choose a website. So basically, in order for you to get a website domain, you have to register your domain with a domain provider. So there's a couple that we're gonna go into. All right, so first of all, what you got to keep in mind when choosing a domain is that you got to choose something that's easy to understand. So you don't want to choose something that is difficult to pronounce or that people will not understand what you do. So the shorter, the better. If it's easy to understand and short, then that's going to be a lot better. Because remember, you're going to be having this website all around your marketing, all around your social media pages, your business cards, your flyers, everything. So you don't want a very long website, and you want to make sure that it's easy to understand, where people just see it and then in a couple seconds they understand what it is and they can memorize it easily, so that if they don't have time to be able to check out your website right away when they see your website, they can remember it easily, and later on when they have time, they can go to your website. They're going to remember it, they're going to go to your website, and they're going to check you out, and you're going to get that business. So easy to understand, the shorter the better. If it describes your business, then it's a lot better. You know, if you're a listing agent, you know, something regarding to listing, but you do not want to use the word realtor. I have been flagged before for using the word realtor by the National Association of Realtors. So I guess they have the word realtor copyrighted, and they sent me an email letting me know that I cannot use the domain that I had gotten with the word realtor. So don't use the word realtor if that's a word that you can use. So just don't use the word realtor. You can use something else. You know, you can just use your name or something. Riverside agent, you can use the word agent. So Ivan sells homes, things like that. You know, something short, something sweet, and just don't use the word realtor so you don't get into any problems. If you use a city name, it's also good if you're able to use a city name, the market that you want to dominate. I always recommend that you start with one city. You know, if you dominate one entire city that has enough business, if you dominate that, then you should have enough business coming in every single year. And then after that, you can expand to other cities and just duplicate what you already did in that one city. But I always recommend, even if you're experienced, don't scatter yourself out. Become the specialist of one specific city. If you're going to be a listing agent, be the listing agent for one city, and then you can expand out. You can create all the marketing again for another city, and then go on from there. But if you're able to include the city name in the domain, that's also going to be great. That's going to be good for SEO purposes. It's going to be good for name recognition. So if you can fit that in there, then that would be good. Make sure it's a .com domain. Don't use any .net or any other ones that are out there. .business, .realtors. Don't use any of those. Make sure you just use .com, because everyone is so used to typing in .com after a website that if that name is being used by another real estate agent with a .com, and you're using a .net or .realtor, that other real estate agent is going to be getting a lot of traffic. You're going to be giving them free traffic, because a lot of people, it's just instinct, it's just natural that after they type a name, they just type .com, automatically. So you're going to be sending them to a different website if you choose a different domain. Now you can use something else if you want, but like I say, you are going to be giving up some traffic. So I would recommend that you just find something that is available with a .com. All right. So with that said, let's go on to the next slide. And now what you want to do is you want to buy a domain. So where are you going to buy the domains? There's 3 different sources that I use. I've used GoDaddy.com, and typically the price ranges from $10 to $12 per year per domain. And it's also going to depend on the type of domain that you're choosing. If you're choosing a domain that is very common, something that is that a lot of people want, then that domain is going to be more expensive. It's going to be more costly. And also, if it's a domain that it's already been purchased and somebody is trying to sell it, it could also cost you a lot of money, depending on the type of domain that it is. Again, if it's a common domain that a lot of people want, so that a lot of people could use, it's going to be a lot more expensive. It could cost you thousands of dollars for premium domains. So just keep that in mind. So the more specific you are, something that uses your name or something, then you're more likely to getting a more cheaper price for it. Okay, you can also use Google domains, and you just have to go to domains.google.com and you can purchase a domain there. They range between $10 and $12 per year as well on this one. So I've never used Google domains, but I've heard it's pretty good. It keeps everything on your Gmail account, tied to your Gmail account, if you have Gmail. So that could be good for you also. And the one that I prefer and that I always use is namecheap.com. I found that's usually the cheapest place, the cheapest for websites. And I've purchased a whole bunch of domains for like $8 a year for those. So it just depends what your personal preference is. I like namecheap.com, so I'm going to show you how to basically purchase a domain on namecheap.com. So the first thing that you have to do, obviously, is go to namecheap.com. So you enter namecheap.com, you're going to land on this page, and you're going to see right here, the first thing that you could do is search for domain names. So we'll give an example. For example, Ivan sells Riverside Homes. Ivan sells Riverside Homes. So Ivan sells Riverside Homes .house is available. I believe if it's showing .house, that means .com is not available. So you can search over here. Let's see, .com. Remember, I want .com, so that's very important. So it actually is available. So you just have to go up here and type the .com. If it's giving you the .house, it was giving me .house automatically because the system was able to read that it was regarding selling homes, so they thought I could get a .house, but I'm not going to do that. And this is even cheaper. This is $7.88 per year. So that's a lot better. That's a lot cheaper. So Ivan sells Riverside Homes. Oh, it's actually Homes. So we got to check and make sure Homes is available. So Ivan sells riversidehomes.com is available. So all I got to do is click on add to cart. And if you don't have an account, it's going to ask you to create an account. Or since I already have an account, I'm going to sign in. So Ivan sells riversidehomes.com. If it's not available, then obviously you can change it. You click on add to cart. And from here, You can choose to get web hosting as well, so you can do it automatically. But I'm going to show you a different video on how to get web hosting separately. So you don't, you can get it here if you want, but I'll show you in a separate video how to get it separately. So $7.88 per year. I don't need any other things here. The only one that I do recommend is the SSL certificate. This is basically going to make your website private and secure. So I would check that off. It's only $3.88 per year. But it's definitely worth it. Now you don't have to get it, but Google's going to help you if you actually have an SSL. It's going to be a secure. It's not going to show, Google's not going to show your website as an unsecured website. Okay. So after that, that's the only thing that I would recommend to get. And then you can just go down to view cart right here. And after here, this is where you can choose how many years you want to register your domain. So this is for 1 year right now. It's set up automatically. You can do it for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, as many years as you want. You have a 10-year maximum. And usually I typically get 1 year only when I'm starting out, because I want to make sure that that's a domain that is going to stick, because sometimes I might change my mind. I might feel that that is too long. For example, Ivan Sells Riverside Homes kind of feels too long. So I probably would go back and change that to maximum of 3 words. So I would have to think more about it. But since this is just a demonstration, I'm not going to go back. But I would probably use no longer than 3 words. So 1, 2, 3, something around there would be what I would do. So that's the reason why I always do 1 year, because just in case that I don't like the domain, then I would get another one, and I don't have to keep paying for multiple years. Because if you pay, for example, for 2 years, you're going to see your total increases to $22. So I'd just rather pay for 1 year, and I'll just hit the auto renew button, and so that I don't lose the domain if I forget to pay. But before this domain is going to expire, they're gonna send me emails letting me know that the domain is going to expire. So I would just cancel it. I will cancel this domain, and I won't renew it if it's a domain that I no longer want to use. But if it's a domain that I still want to continue using, then I'll just continue. I'll just leave it at auto renew, and it will automatically charge my card. I just have to make sure that the card is active and it has not expired, and it's going to auto renew, and I won't lose that domain, because that's one of the things that you have to be careful on. If you don't auto renew and the year comes and you don't listen to the emails, or you don't get the emails for whatever reason that the domain is going to expire, then you're going to lose that domain. And if you're putting that domain on all your marketing materials, and you're ranking your domain, and you have that on a lot of listings, and you lose that, you're gonna have to start all over on your marketing. You're gonna have to change the website on all of your marketing, on everything, on your business cards. So that could be a real big problem, and it could cost you money. It could cost you a lot of clients too, because some clients could be going to that domain to try to look for you, and you're no longer going to be there because you're not going to own that domain. So you got to be careful with this. Make sure you hit the auto renew button and just manually cancel if you don't want to continue with that domain. Then you have the Whois Guard. This basically protects your information. That's free forever. Namecheap offers this for free forever, so you don't have to worry about that. The SSL certificate, since I'm doing 1 year for the domain, I'll do 1 year for the SSL as well. And then anything else is optional. You don't have to get a private email or anything like this, because I'm going to show you how to get free email with your domain name. So for example, you could do I could do Ivan at ivansellsriversidehomes.com, or I could say support at ivansellsriversidehomes.com, or info at ivansellsriversidehomes.com. So I'm going to show you how to do that for free after you get your domain and your hosting account. Okay, so the next thing that you have to do after you check these and you make sure that everything's fine, you have to double check and triple check and quadruple check that the domain that you're selecting is the exact one that you want. Make sure there's nothing misspelled. Make sure that all the letters are correct and that you have everything exactly what you want. Once you verify that, like I said, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, then go ahead and confirm your order. Because once you confirm it, you're done. That's it. You're getting that domain and that's yours, and you can no longer change it. If you want a different one, then obviously you have to pay for the other one. So after that, if you have a Namecheap account, then you just log in, or you just create your account right here. Once you create your account in there, you continue the checkout process. Then it's going to ask you to give your credit card information. You're going to check out, complete the purchase, and that's about it. You're going to get an email confirmation letting you know that you now own that domain, and you now are going to have that domain registered to you, and you're going to own that. You'll be able to do that with whatever you want with that domain. Okay, that's how you get a domain with Namecheap. Now, the next thing that you're going to have to do after you have a domain, you have to host that domain with a hosting account. That domain has to sit somewhere, and that has to be sitting in a hosting account. So I like to use Namecheap hosting also and keep that all together. So what you're going to do once again is you're going to go back in there, and let's say you already purchased your domain, and now I want to purchase my hosting account. So all you got to do is go back to Namecheap.com, go to the tab that says hosting, go to shared hosting right here, and then you're going to see the plans that are right in here. Now, you can pay either monthly, which is going to be about $2.88 per month, or you can pay yearly. So you can pay about $1.44 per month if you pay the entire year plan. So you have this one right here with 20 gigabytes SSD, 3 websites. You can do up to 3 websites, or you have this one right here. Now, if you're planning on doing multiple websites, then I would recommend you get this one right here for $2.44 per month if you pay per year, or you could do monthly for $4.88 on this one. So I always recommend this ones because you can host unlimited websites. So for example, if you create a specific website, right now you're focusing on sellers in Riverside, and your domain name, it has the name Riverside in the domain, and then you want to expand to, let's say, another city nearby, to Corona, for example, and you want to include the name Corona. When you're doing business in Corona, you're not going to send people to your Riverside website where you're an expert in Riverside. You want to send them to a website that basically says that you're an expert in Corona. So you're going to duplicate the site that you have for Riverside, but customize it so that instead of Riverside, it's reflecting Corona. So now you're being very specific and very laser targeted to that city, and now you're trying to dominate that city. All right. So now, since you're going to have to get another domain with a different city name, you can still use the same hosting plan. If you buy this one, you can put unlimited websites, unlimited domains on this one. If you choose this one, you can only do 3 domains. Okay, so you can basically, to make it easy to understand, you're going to be able to focus on 3 different cities. You'll be able to expand to 3 different cities, and then you're gonna have to either upgrade or purchase another hosting plan. So I would always recommend this one. Is just like $1 more, so it doesn't make a huge difference. I would buy this one right here, get started, and I should have the links for all of these sites, all of the resources, everything that I showed you. The link should be down below this page. The link should be down below this video, so you can just click on it and go directly and buy your hosting plan right now. Okay, so that's all you got to do. By this time, if you already purchased your domain with Namecheap, you should already have an account, so it's going to be easy to check out. Just click on get started, and then you're going to say, I want to use a domain in my cart, or I want to get a free domain website domain, or I want to purchase a new domain. Or if you already own the domain, if you already purchased the domain, you went through the first part of this video, then you can just say use the domain that I own with Namecheap, and then you're going to sign in, and you're going to go through the checkout process. So let me just sign in really quick, just so I can show you what that process is going to be like. You're going to see right there, you're going to see all the domains that you have. So for example, I would use, let's say I want this one, Realtorpreneur. I'm going to select this one, and now it's already selected. It's going to be $29.28 total for the whole year. So now I just want to continue, and after I click continue, it's gonna give me a summary of what I'm purchasing. And now the last thing is just to confirm my order. After I confirm my order, then I'm gonna be having that hosting account already purchased, and my domain that I tied to it, it's already gonna be showing in that hosting account. Okay, and that's all you need to know for now. The website, domain, and the hosting account. This is the exact same process that you just follow. Just follow what I just told you. Don't worry about anything else. Don't worry if you don't understand how you're gonna use this, because I'm gonna show you when we're creating the website, which is the next video. Tomorrow when we start creating the website, I'm gonna show you how to tie your domain and your hosting to the website, so that the website that you create is tied to that and is being hosted on this hosting account that you just purchased and on the domain that you just purchased today. All right, so go ahead and do that. Choose a domain wisely and purchase your hosting account, and make sure you're gonna get an email, and make sure you save those emails so that you know how to get to them, because you're gonna have access information on there. All right, so that's everything for today. Let me go back to the presentation very quickly. So hosting account. If you have any questions, like always, go to our Facebook group or attend our live webinar. Register today. No realtor left behind. I'm going to help every single one of you get through this. You can do it. Now, it took me a lot longer because I had to work my way through everything, and now I'm just, giving you exactly what you need to do step by step. You don't need to figure out anything. All you got to do is follow what I'm doing, and you're gonna get things done, and you're gonna be that much closer to building your realtor marketing domination machine that's gonna spit out home buyer, home seller leads every single day for you, increasing your commission checks and your bank account. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you're getting a lot of value from this. I'm excited to go to the next training. On the next training, we're gonna be talking about building a website, how we're going to create a website, what kind of websites to get for you, which one you should get, which one you should not get, and I'm going to basically give you exactly what you need to build that website. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next training. Take care.